Hey everyone, my name is Philip Blackett and I'm coming to you from our store Home Spa Essentials. And I wanted to do this short video, hopefully, to basically share with you why we created this store called Home Spa Essentials in the first place. Now obviously if you come to our website, you'll see a number of different products that we offer, whether it's traditional saunas and cold plunge tubs and massage chairs and steam showers and that sort of thing, which you can honestly find any other place. What I think makes it more significant here is really thinking in terms of the concept of having a home spa. Not a place where you have to go outside of your home to recover, to feel better, to be in a better place when it comes to your health and wellness, but to be able to do it in the comfort and the convenience and the privacy of your own home. So why did I get involved with this in the first place? And why is it significant to you? Well, let me be a little honest with you. Might be a little bit personal. That's okay. You see, in about a month from now, from me doing this video, I turned 40 years old, which is quite significant, at least to me. And I think even more so when you think about it from the standpoint that, for a lot of people, 40 comes off as a midpoint in your life that oftentimes prompts midlife crises for people. And why is that? Well, essentially you're thinking to yourself, the first half of my life may be over. And I may actually have a second half to it, which may be better, may be the same, maybe even worse. But I'm no longer as young as I used to be. I've been through some things that were good, some things that were not so good, survived it all, but there's still some life left to live. And I think it prompts a lot of people, and you may be one of them, thinking, what else does life have to offer? And in particular, why should I be excited to keep going? Especially if you've been through a tough time. And so I think about it honestly, where I look at being 40 as a challenge. It's like intermission, it's like halftime to your favorite basketball, football game, athletic contest. But to me, it's a challenge. You see, I come to you not just as an individual, but I'm doing this video as a husband, as a father. I've been married to the same woman for 8 years now, and I've been a father to children that were 7 years old at the time of me doing this. And one of the thoughts I had when I thought about what life would be like at 40 and beyond is that I realized that life is not so much about me anymore as it used to be. It's more about the people that I care for, more about the people that love me unconditionally. The ones that I've been blessed to be in their lives, to be a good steward of their lives, and to be a protector and provider and mentor and father and husband and all that sort for them. And so the question becomes, how far we want to go with this. And so when I think about, what are goals for me to have as I turn 40, what's the big life goals where, when I was 20 years younger or 30 years younger, you're talking about, what high school you go to or college or what first job or how much money you want to make or what type of house you want to live in. A lot of these things that are important, but you gain perspective as you get older. Now my biggest goal to me is making it to my 50th wedding anniversary with my wife. And if you think about that, I got married when I was 31 years old. 31 years old, if you add another 50 years to that for a wedding anniversary, that lends me to be about 81, 82 years old. At a time where life expectancy for a lot of people is usually in the mid to late 70s. I mean, shoot, my grandparents didn't even make it to 80 years old. So what makes it different for me? But what's included in that goal is a lot of the milestones that for me, as I've gotten older, have become more important that I want to live for, and that God willing, I will be able to experience before my time is up here. And what are those milestones I'm talking about? Well, I think about it in terms of, I want to be able to see my kids graduate from high school and college. I want to be able to walk down my kids, my girls, down the aisle when it's time for them to get married. I want to be able to see them have kids of their own. I want to be a grandparent. I want to be able to celebrate 10 years anniversary with my wife, 20, 25, 30, 40. But in the midst of having older kids and then later grandkids as well. But for me to get to that point, I have to keep living. But on top of that, I got to give myself the best chance, best fighting chance to live that long. And so that's what made me think more in terms of how can I provide the best chance of success for me to make it to these milestones, to make it to ultimately the 50th wedding anniversary, not just for myself, but also for my wife as well. And so that's what lends me to thinking in terms of how can I care for my own health, my own wellness, maybe do the same for my family, particularly my wife, where a lot of these things you think about that you could only enjoy at a spa, a day spa, and that sort of thing. You're thinking to yourself, well, if I had the ability to have it in my own home, if I able to have, a sauna or a massage chair or a cold plunge tub or a hot tub or something I could use on a daily, if not weekly basis, at the very least, could that help me keep myself in good health? Could that help me and those I love be able to take care of nagging back pains, waking up sore, just the inevitability of just getting older, skin tags and all, gray hairs, wrinkles. At a certain point, you're thinking to yourself, we're not getting any younger. So it's more so the case here that if you want to make it to 80 and beyond as far as age is concerned, now would be a good time to start planning for that. And so something as simple as figuring out not just what your diet's going to be or what your exercise routine is going to be, but what is your recovery routine going to be like on a daily or weekly basis? And finding enough value to invest in yourself to be able to provide the best chance and condition for you to get better from a long day's work, or maybe from a grueling workout, or maybe just aggressive playtime with your kids. And so honestly, it's the one where you're thinking to yourself, you know what? I've been blessed to have more life, and I want to do my part to enjoy more of it, and hopefully to live longer as well, even if it's longer than my grandparents lived. And so for me, that's got me on a journey, thinking about how can I help myself? How can I help my wife meet these goals so that we can enjoy that together? But even more so, how can I help you? How can I share things that can be important to you, that when it comes to having your own home spa, that can help you recover at home, that can help you enjoy more of life, and they even maybe help you live longer? What are some things that can be shared with you to help you reach your goals and your milestones and the things you want to achieve in the second half of your life as well? So that's really the goal for us here at Home Spa Essentials, is being able to share, products that can help you do that, help you achieve those type of goals, whether it's wellness or can go into relationships and career and that sort, because you're in a better place health-wise. So definitely come to our website, not only just to see what we have to offer as far as what we're selling, but also as far as our other channels, whether social media, blog, and that sort, just to share, just tips and strategies and things to think about, ideas and concepts that you might not have thought about before or might not have thought seriously. that, if nothing else, can just help you on the journey to think about, if I want to move one step forward towards reaching those type of goals and to live the type of life on the second half of it even better than my first half, potentially, with those that I care about and those that I love, what are the things I can start thinking about now? What are the things I can start planning for now? What are the things I can look at to invest in myself and in others close to me, so that we can reach those goals together to live a more abundant life together? So I hope you enjoy learning more about Home Spa Essentials, and we can be of help to you in figuring out what that home spa journey looks like for you in particular. We'd love to be of service to you. Thanks so much, and we'll talk to you soon.